Hello, Graybeard here, and welcome to the channel. As you can see, I finally got some fenders in, and I meant to bring the other ones out to show you that I ordered. I originally ordered a set for this one, and then I ordered another one thinking, I can make them work somehow for this one. And they were supposed to be like this, 4 inches wide. Well, they came in like this, about 2 inches wide. Yeah, I got two sets. I got refunded on both of them, but since they come straight from China, I got the fenders and the refund. But I ain't gonna put them on my mountain bike. Y'all ain't seen my mountain bike yet. But yeah, the original plan was to put the fenders on and then take a ride. But this is West Virginia. I don't know if you can see it, but it's raining. So it looks like it's just going to be an install. And I fixed my problem on the wires. I zapped some little tiny screws up in the two-sided tape because it kept coming loose. And now it holds it. I even did it over here, just in a couple spots, one there and one there, because it's not as crucial over here. It's really crucial there because it's so much closer to the ceiling. But anywho, let's get started on this. And oh yeah, remember how if you watched my videos, I had I threw it away. I had one of these that just started cracking up around the edges. There's a plastic one like this. All this plastic just started breaking. And this one's just fine. I just started using it on the last video or so that I did in the garage. But I ordered this from Temu, and it's, well, you can't really hear it. Let's take another piece of metal. Well, yeah, listen. That's plastic. That's aluminum. Anywho, let's get you mounted up here, and hopefully this camera will fit on this thing. That would suck if it didn't. But anywho, make sure my mic's still picking up. Yeah, like I say, it's not that I don't trust the mic. I don't trust my ability to use it. As far as the fact of accidentally setting off the setting off the mute button or whatever, or setting it on or whatever. But anywho, let's get you turned down here. See if I can see what you're seeing. Yeah, we're going to take the front one off real quick and swap it out. That's going to be the easiest one. And anywho, let's see. I need a little 10 millimeter wrench, which I already got. Kind of tinkered with the back one a little bit to see what I was going to head into, and I think I got a strategy. Might should have got a 10 millimeter socket. Yeah, let's get a socket. Anywho, it looks like a big old mess here. All my mess I got on my table and everything, but I know where everything's at, dang it. Now find my sockets. I actually moved them out of the way. Try to find my little socket and my 10 millimeter. Oh, I need to use it's weird. The deep well ones, most of them, fit the small ratchet. And the short wall ones mostly fit the big ratchet in my socket set. But yeah, I kind of scuffed them new fenders up, getting them off. I mean, not getting them off. Getting that picture taken that I put on my thumbnail. This is one of those nylock, or what do you call them, nuts. So you have to kind of ratchet it all the way through, and I think it's kind of spin underneath my finger a little bit. And taking a while. I didn't want to grab an Allen and figure out which Allen I needed. Once I get it off, I will, so I can put the other fender on, because I'm going to use the same nut and bolt. You'd think that thing would be off there by now. It's longer than I thought it was. Maybe I should get me a... Alrighty, let's get the Allen out. Well, yeah, here's the good ones. Here's the good ones. Doodle-doo. Most of the time, these things are either like a 5.5 or something. I don't think this one's gonna be that big. No. Or a 4. Let's try the 4.5. It looks like it might be closer. I think that's it. Well, now, make sure I'm still lefty-loosey. And now, try not to scuff it up. But there we are. We got it now. I can't remember. Might have to go back to my video on the unboxing of this. It wasn't an unboxing video, but I did a little bit of time lapse in it. I can't remember if I had to install that fender, if it was already on there or what. But basically, you slide this one up in here. I spread these out just a little because I knew it was a little wider than the one I had, and it's still going to be a little tight. Just need to get it up on there. It's not wanting to go straight over it. Let's see if I can prise it a little looser. Then we can all right. If I can just get the front side over the hole, we can get the rest. That's the part that's trying to be a pain in the neck here. There we go. And then, still trying to be a pain in the neck. There we go. She's on now, dang it. What y'all think so far? Put it, bleep bloop it in the comments. And while I'm thinking about it, hopefully you like this video. And if you do, please hit that like button and help a fella out. I think it looks better already. That's just me though. Make sure I was actually the right one. I was going to say 5, but my 5 is missing. It should be, yeah, I think this is it right here. I also have another one missing, which is right here, which that is a no-no in my book. I do try to put everything back, like sockets in the sockets case and everything. And junk like that. I think the 5 will fit it a little bit better than the 4.5, but the 4.5 worked just to get it off. Because I already had it loose. Just didn't have it let's do this. Yeah, I like these fenders way better myself, but like I say, I want y'all to let me know what you think. Evidently I had the wrench backwards. But I think, yeah, I like it way better than this. Like I say, bleep bloop it in there and let me know what you think. Try not to bang up against this here and scratch it. It ain't scratched it yet that I know of, but so many times it's going to eventually do it. Oh, got to get her straight. The best way to tell is the way it kicks out at the back of the fender and how that lines up. She's a little crooked. Might just need to be this metal here. It's stiff, but it's still kind of bendy. Let's see. That looks better. A little cockeyed in the back. Might be like that fender that came on my new bike. It was a little tweak there. Get them out in the sun and let them warm up when you're riding and whatnot. I have no clue. Oh, it's still on the bike. I was looking for my Allen wrench. It was still there. There we go. That's good and tight. Looks good, I think. But yeah, like I say, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. And if you have, make sure you're still subscribed. And when you do, hit the bell for all notifications to make sure you get all my content when it's, get alerted. Yeah, I think that looks, I just never did like these. This is what was on there. Get my hand out of the way so you can see. This is what was on there. I just think that's so much cleaner. To me it is. And I spent $55 to find out. Now back here, it's going to be a little more of a different story. And from what I gathered by fiddling with it, if you see there's a little bolt sticking out right there, I put that there. That's where this is going to go. And it's going to be about like that. And I know it sticks out more, but that's on purpose. Because see, I don't want it flinging mud up on me. And I'm thinking it could still possibly do that. So I'm going to put it out further. And with these rounder fenders, I think it looks better when it sticks further back on the tire anyway. And so basically I need to take this off. And I was about to try to use that bracket, but there's a bracket that comes with it. And if you look right here, there's a little hole right there. We're going to utilize that. Somewhere about right here. And I was going to drill holes and put this little bracket on it to bolt up to that spot and drill 2 little holes here. It comes with these little Allen head bolts and 2 little nuts that fit them. There's another one there somewhere right here. And I could still do that, but what I'm going to do right now is that red tape. Automotive grade. I should have brought in my smaller tripod and used it, but this one here, I think it's just a much better tripod. I trust it with the camera a lot better. Anywho's, I can I can shorten you up a little bit. We're gonna do that right now. Sorry for the inconvenience of the wobbling around for a second. Now you're a little closer to the action. How's that? But anywho's, oh, I felt like I hit a button or something. Anywho's, we're already 15 minutes in. It seems like it's been 5 minutes to me. Anywho's, the bolt's behind this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but we'll try. I might. Yeah, I was going to try to utilize this bracket to start with, and I probably could have, but I saw them two little spots there where I got that one bolt. There's one down lower, but this one right here is about where I want it. And I'll show you here in a minute once we get this fender off. Now the other fender is a little tighter in between these two shocks. I still think it'll work though, because it's going to be solid to this part, and this part ain't going to be moving where the fender's at. Now, if I put it down here in the spring area, that might be a problem. That still ain't off. Let me get my Allen wrench. Kind of got a headache right now. I don't want to take that off just to do this. I need a smaller Allen wrench to do it. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Hopefully you can see what I'm trying to lay down here. Need to find me a smaller Allen here. I think it might be it. Nope, just a hair too big. The 4. Well, actually that wasn't, yeah, that was a 4.5. I needed the 4. Anyways, and I think this is threaded into the bike itself. I'm just going to loosen it up a little bit. Hopefully that'll give me enough play, but I don't know if it will. Get on there. Will it? Nope. All the way out, I guess. I didn't want to have to take this off. I didn't think I was going to have to at all. This is part of basically the fender set, I guess you'd say. Yep. Something came over towards me. Hopefully both of them. Nope, just the bolt. I'll have to find the washer. Oh, the washer came over here too. So we haven't lost nothing. And hopefully you're getting the audio. It looks like it's working. And yeah, on my last video, if you watched it, yeah, I just couldn't see the screen in the sunlight. It was so bright that I couldn't see it. Guess I need to turn this a little bit. It's just in a awkward situation here. I'm moving both of them to get double time. Just about there. There we go. Because I don't need this bracket or anything now. But I don't want to lose any of it, just in case I decide to put it back. Because, you know, sometimes I do change my mind. There we go. Put the bolt back on there so as it don't get lost. And then there's all the fender of the back. Like I say, it hooked on there. That's all that really held it on. I'm supposing you probably heard my knee pop. If I got up and my knee didn't pop, I'd wonder if I was still alive. Oh, but anywho's, let you gaze at the fender. Now, trying to remember, I want to say I had it was like this. Yeah. Now just to line these little bolts up. I'm right there on it. It ain't wanting to start. That's why I didn't want to take this off. More fumbling around. I didn't want to be fumbling around any more than I needed to. Oh, it's trying to cross thread on me. Yeah. Sometimes it's better you leave things alone. There's one. That one did start. This one's wanting to cross thread. I don't know why. I think I got it. Yes. There we go. We're almost back where we needed to be. And I'm going to have to take this tail light loose. I don't have to unplug it or nothing. I just need to loosen it up. Hopefully I don't take it all the way off. I'm supposing you can see everything I'm doing. I'm looking at a little tiny 1.5-inch screen or whatever it is. Got something in my mouth. I don't want to tighten these down too much and mess that plastic up. And then I got that bolt there. I need to go get a nut that goes to it. And my screwdriver. And there we go. Yeah, let me know if this looks ridiculous or anything. Basically what I'm trying to do, did now, get this bolt in this one. A little too high. These little, I don't know if you can see these little designs in here. Let me see if I can get you up to it. But the designs in there cut into that fender a little bit. I'll get you back down here. Anyways. And yeah, they mark it up a little bit. But that's where it's going to be. I almost had it back here, this down there, because trying to see what I thought, but I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, don't need my Allen one. I need my Phillips one. Just get her started here. Yeah, this is a little funky. Not in a good way. Yeah, I need a slightly longer bolt, but I think that will do. Almost a full engagement on the nut. Now see, that's almost sturdy enough, but I kind of do want that down a little bit. And what I'm going to do now is get one of these nuts and bolts that came with the fender set. What I showed you on the table there, all that came with this little bracket with the fenders. But the only bolt hole in the fender is that one that's down there that I done used, and you know, on that bracket on the front one that we already installed. But let me get this on the floor so it can't fall nowhere. Yeah, I need to, I don't think I have a wrench that small. At least I don't think I do. Let's see if I do. It's possible. I have an 8. I don't think a 9's that small. But I don't know if an 8 is either. Why, by golly, it is. Do I have an 8-inch, I mean, an 8mm socket? That's the question. Good Lord, my socks go down to 4. Yes, indeed, I do. So the wrench is just here for moral support, I suppose. Yeah, I need to access that hole, and this light is kind of in the way. I'm hoping that once I put that bolt in there, the light will still mount just fine. Of course, everything don't always go as planned. Try not to bang the fender so much. About got her. Oh, hold it. That might be enough. Let me get this in a little bit looser. Let's see. Set me lead. Oh, yes. And I think tightening down the light will be a ease too. I need to find my screwdriver, which I set over there on that black shelf. Starting to sound like a transformer. Okay. I do. Wished I had a lock washer for this bracket. I probably do somewhere. Yes, I do. Got a little bag of bolts here. And I thought about using one of these, but they got those little square things on there to lock into, like I say, a piece of metal. And I don't need that. I just need a little lock washer from it. A little more assurance that this ain't gonna, let me get a flat washer to go with it. A little assurance to say it's not gonna just come loose on me. I wish these were darkened metal, or, you know, like these. Well, I guess none of these are dark. And what we need to do here is, let me go ahead and do that now. What we're going to do now, before I get too far into it, is we're going to cut a piece of this two-sided tape here to fit this here and stick it to the fender. And if it can hold them, vent visors on my truck going down the road at 80 miles an hour, I think we should be fine with the fender. Basically, all you got to do is stick it to this and then get out a knife. Of course, be careful with it. Just shave it off at one side. And shave it off the other. And this is automotive grade. Of course, it's a yeah, almost 20 years old. Ain't never been used though. And then before we do it, you know, then we take that side off. But we'll get the bracket on there good and tight first. Trying to get that, there we go. Make sure you're in the right place. Sorry for the cough. And then, see later on down the line, where this is stuck to that fender, I can just unbolt this, unbolt that, pull the fender out, go ahead and drill my holes. This is already holding it in place where I'm going to have it. And put my bolts in. I can just leave that there. Almost genius, I tell you. Sometimes I impress myself, and that's not easy to do. Good, throw my lock washer on there. Oh, heck. Ha! Now I got to find that. Let me roll the bike forward a second. Luckily, it didn't go far. Make sure you're still in the shot. There we go. Run our nut up on here. And this will set this fender just a little bit lower than the one that was on here. I didn't want it that high anyway. And I thought I got my screwdriver. I could have sworn I did. If I did, I moved it somewhere else because it ain't sitting. Oh, here it is. It's rather simple. I kind of got lucky with the little accoutrements on the bike that gave that possibility to me. See, this will go up here to that. We'll center the fender on it. Make sure it's good and straight before we do the sticky. First, I want to tighten this up. Oh, you probably hear a bunch of yapping and yelping upstairs. Oh, need to go back to the 10. I forgot. But I'm going to like this look a lot better myself. I just absolutely don't like those make sure I'm on tidy. On tidy. Just couldn't tell if anything was happening. There we go. Make sure this is good and straight. I might ought to take that light all the way off, but I don't want to because the nuts are already started. And this fender is going to be solid when we get done. So now, I don't know. Let me stand this bike up straight, straighten the wheel out. Yeah, it is a little crooked. Just a sec. She good and tight, I'll tell you that. So I'm trying to have the bike up straight to determine how straight I got my bracket. And then Got to be careful when we go to move this fender up to the tape because once it's on there, it's on there. But and this should be good. I hope I don't lose it. Yeah, it's got full engagement now. I feel, see, I mean, but once we attach that, it's going to be solid. It's going to be Ashford and Simpson. Solid as a rock. I don't know how many of y'all know who Ashford and Simpson is. But some old school soul music. And then, get it up here. I wish these bikes came with a, like a mechanic stand type setup instead of a regular kickstand, or both. And when you get this up here, you want it to center it on your line. So let's get this, this is the moment of truth right here. I ain't got this tape the cleanest on the cut, but it's pretty darn close. It won't be noticed on a galloping horse. Trying to get this red side off here without messing up my alignment on the fender. I'm going to have to drop this fender, I believe. Yeah, like I say, this tape's old, so this stuff may not want to come off. There it is. There it is. Now we got to be extra careful getting this up to the tape. You want it to be straight as possible. I hope you can still see what I'm trying to lay down. Boop. She's connected. And like I say, I can always take this back off and drill my holes right through that bracket. Right where they need to be. And good Lord, what do you think? I like it. Almost BMX-ish. Let's tighten these little tail light bolts up. And that's it. Guess I could turn you more my way here. I think you can still see what I was doing, but anywho's, I wish that it hadn't rained me out. Because like I say, my plan was to do this and then take it for a ride. Yeah, this thing's solid. I may never have to put them little nuts and bolts in that bracket, but I do plan on it. Gotta be careful on this in case that bolt's pushing on the light. I don't want to crack nothing. Oh, that's good. Back on there solid as it was the day it was new. Anywho, woohoo! Let me know what you think. That's it right there. Finished product. Get my, I always like to pop these back in place. I don't want to lose any of these, especially the 10. Everybody loses the 10. I haven't lost one yet. And I like to keep that clean record. Get you back up. But yeah, let me know what you think. Bleep bloop it. Tell me it looks like trash if that's what you really think. I can take it. I'm a grown man. We all have different opinions. Oh, I was trying to lower a part that was already lowered. Okay, I got that one. Now I just need to get this one. Boom. But yeah, let me know what you think. I myself think it looks better. I do wish that I could have got this lowered down to the, about right there. But to me, that still looks better than this. And if I had to, I could move this down to that lower one and bring this into about right here. If I get to thinking that's out too far. But, like I said, if you ever put it on any vent visors on a car, you know how that tape works, that automotive grade, oh, it's over here. It's usually the red stuff. Like I say, this is older than dirt. I got some new stuff in the house because I forgot I had this and bought others because I put a big old bow tie on my truck and used it. But I had some right there. I didn't need none. And what's even funnier is I even found another roll of it somewhere. I can't remember. But this one I've had since about 2005 is when I bought that roll. So yeah, 19 years ago. But yeah, let me know what you think. Bleep bloop it. Tell me you like it. Tell me it's trash. Either way. Them comments help me boost in the algorithm. But anyhow, let me know if you like the old fenders or the new fenders. I like the new fenders. I just like that style better. It looks better. That's just my flavor. And like I say, to each his own. And it wouldn't hurt my feelings if you didn't like it. I do need to get these lights in here. Boom, 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 and then we'll be done. Because, I mean, when you're under them, it just gives better light. But, yeah, need that one over in the middle there and these two here, and we'll be fairly well lit. Because, yeah, what used to when I sat over here, like when I did the unboxing of this Jansmo X50, it looks so dim in the video. And it'd look even brighter if I had the lights over here and them. We'll get her eventually. I just need to buy 3 more lights. See, watch, you can see the shadowing on my face. Once I get under a light, it's whoo. And then we get in one of them spots where there ain't a light. And then we get closer to a light again. It affects the camera. That's the only reason why I'm buying so many lights. And I never did turn this one on. Every one of these help too. Doesn't matter where you're at in the garage, it helps the camera. Look, watch. Get the camera under the light. Boom. Get it under the dark and it dims. And when we didn't have no lights over there, it looked real bad because there was no lighting at all until you got to them 3 lights. This helps out a lot. And like I say, I would use those, but I kind of want them to match. It looks much better when they all look similar at least. Like I say, these are a little bit different than these 2 up front. The other 3 I get's going to match them 3, so we're going to have 6 that look exactly alike. And these look very close. And this one in the middle, it's fine, it's just in the middle. I will leave that one there. There's no effort. Oh. But watch. Get the camera under the light. Boom. Doesn't matter if I'm under the light. Look, I'm under the light. And it looks, well, actually, it don't look that bad. But if you get the camera under the light, to me it just looks better. The lighting, I'm looking at this little tiny screen though. But even watching it on the computer, watching it back, the footage and everything. I meant to bring it out here. I got one of these, it's a little bit longer and it's black. I cannot remember what made me get red. But I'm thinking about mounting it right here and have it go across here on this. We'll see. I got it just in case. Might even throw it on this. If you stick it on here, it's only going to go up to here on the beast, and you still ape hangers. But yeah, hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. We will take a ride on that soon, and we'll take a ride on this soon, because we ain't rode that yet this year, and we need to. I might have to clean out the carb. Of course, if I had to clean out the carb, I could put that on there. Anywho, like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope it ain't too blurry, because my screen was, the little lens was looking a little smudged. Yeah, we'll have to see that, because I ain't taking this apart and doing it again. Yeah, we're at 46 minutes. Anywho, it didn't seem that long. It seemed like 20 minutes to me. And that's what I expected it to take. But anyhow, yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and share the crap out of it.